Hi, I'm Andrew Cox from Crighton Properties. Welcome back to the HomeEasy series. Today we're going to talk to Terry Hunt from Smartline Finance on the Central Coast about financing options if you find the property that you want to buy before you've sold your existing property. Hi Terry, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks Andrew, thanks for having me along.
Great, well we'd like to have a chat about financing options for people when they've found the property they really love, but maybe haven't sold their existing property. So firstly, if you could explain a little bit about Smartline Finance and then maybe some of those options.
Sure Andrew, Smartline is a mortgage broking group and my business provides access to over 30 lenders. And there are a number of different options available. Relocation loans tend to be the most popular, and a relocation loan is a loan specifically designed for that purpose. It allows you to commit to your new property. It might be land and construction, so you could have your home being built, and it gives you time to sell your existing property. And for most lenders, about a 6-month window.
And options for, say, if someone just wanted to secure a piece of land for building, say, in 1 or 2 years' time, are those sort of loans possible as well?
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of clients do choose that, particularly if they're buying a home that they might want to move to later. Maybe they just want to secure the land initially, and so they can certainly take a land loan using equity in their current property to do that. Some people might choose to actually purchase a block of land and build on it and rent that property for a couple of years before they move to it.
Right, okay. So for someone, say, who hasn't sold a home for 20 or 30 years maybe and is in the same property without a mortgage, do banks look on those sort of loans differently, or are they happy to sort of rely on the equity of the home?
Some lenders have a range of products for relocation loans, but not all lenders have the same product. So ideally, it depends on the individual circumstances. Right, okay. We'll always analyse the client's needs first and then choose a lender that can provide them with the right product. Okay,
so from a Smartline point of view, just explain maybe the process for someone who hasn't had a loan for 10, 15 years or so. What process do you go through with those people to, and how does the application sort of process go?
Yeah, we handle all the paperwork, and we do all the running around for the client. So ultimately, our conversation starts by telephone, normally with the client, just to assess what they want to do, and we can quickly determine whether they're a candidate for a loan to serve the purpose that they're looking for. Okay. And if they are, then we can progress that to a meeting, meet with the client, and then show them the options. And if they're happy with the options, then we can proceed down the path to organising a loan.
So Terry, from a cost point of view, do people pay for that service up front, or is it something that gets sorted out later on? I mean, it sounds like you do a lot of work up front, sorting out loans for people.
Andrew, we do a lot of work, but the cost is paid for by the lender that the client chooses. So we'll assist the client to look at their situation, determine which lender is the right lender for them, and the client ultimately chooses that lender, and that lender then pays us a commission from their profits. It doesn't cost the client anything for our service.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. So Terry, from a timing point of view, let's just say, I suppose you might get this all the time, someone rings you up and says, Terry, I found a property and I've put a deposit on it. What do I do? I mean, how long roughly does it take to get a loan sorted these days for someone, say, in that equity loan position? How long does that take?
It depends a great deal on the lender, and times do vary, but as a general rule, about 5 to 10 working days is the time frame it takes to process an application, and that's from the time that the application's submitted. So there may be a couple of days prior to that, just organising client documents and stuff.
Right, so if they were buying an existing, say an older home, the whole process may take a little bit longer because they've got to get pest inspections, building inspections, that sort of thing, where theoretically for a block of land with less to do, it might be a little bit quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. The time frame, if it's not a complicated purchase, the time frame should be faster.
Right, okay.
Getting finance approved.
Fantastic. Also, so Terry, I've got a couple other questions about reverse mortgages. There's a lot of talk about these. Do people traditionally use those for purchasing property, or is it used for more general expenses, or how does it work?
Andrew, usually a reverse mortgage is designed to allow a person no longer working, usually in retirement, to access some equity. It's not the most common way of funding a new property purchase, but it is a way of releasing some equity in their home. Right,
okay, more so for holidays and general expenses they're used for, or?
Or repairs, maintenance, new car, that sort of thing.
Great, okay. So Terry, just to recap, from Smartline's point of view, you could assist people with loans for land, homes and construction of brand new homes as well.
Yes, Andrew, we can organise finance for new land, new home and land packages, or for a freestanding home already in place. All the client needs to do is give me a call, and we'd be happy to help them. So if you'd like to talk to Smartline about organising finance for your next property, please have a look at the link on the HomeEasy website. Thanks, Terry. You're welcome. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.